Imagine waking up to a notification that changes everything, but you have no idea who sent it. That's exactly what happened to me last Tuesday around 2 a.m. And honestly, it completely ruined how I look at reality. I was just doing what I usually do, lying in bed and scrolling through my phone way too late. When the screen suddenly went black, a bright red emergency alert popped up. It wasn't a weather warning or anything normal. The text just read, "Server maintenance scheduled. Please remain in place." I figured it was some weird hacker prank or a glitch. So I ignored it and got up to go to the kitchen for a glass of water. As I was pouring it, my elbow caught a spoon on the counter. I braced myself for that loud, metallic clang on the hardwood, but it never came. I looked down and my stomach dropped. The spoon was just floating there, exactly 3 inches off the floor, suspended in midair. I blinked, thinking my eyes were playing tricks on me because I was tired. But then the absolute silence hit me. The hum of the refrigerator had completely cut out. The distant sound of traffic from the highway outside was gone. Everything was dead quiet. I walked over to my living room window and pulled back the curtains. The streetlights outside weren't shining normally anymore. They were flickering in this rigid geometric grid pattern. Then I looked closer at the neighbor's yard. A stray cat was frozen mid-leap, hovering awkwardly 2 feet above the fence. The entire world had crashed. It was stuck on a loading screen. Before I could even process the panic, I heard heavy, rhythmic footsteps echoing down the empty street. I instantly ducked behind my couch and peeked over the cushions. Walking down the middle of the road were 3 tall figures. They wore bright neon safety vests, but when the flickering streetlight hit them, I realized they didn't have faces. Their heads were just smooth metallic spheres reflecting the empty street. One of them held a massive glowing clipboard. The other 2 walked up to a parked sedan that looked slightly distorted, almost blurry, like a low-resolution image in a video game. They tapped the hood of the car, and it instantly snapped into sharp, high-definition focus. They were literally patching glitches in reality. Right then, the worst possible thing happened. The phone tightly gripped in my hand vibrated violently, letting out a loud, piercing chime. Update complete. Instantly, the spoon clattered loudly against my kitchen floor. The refrigerator roared back to life. Outside, the cat landed its jump flawlessly, and the traffic noise rushed back in. Everything was perfectly normal again. But when I risked another peek out the window, the 3 faceless figures hadn't disappeared. They were still standing in the middle of the road, and all 3 of them were looking directly up at my apartment window.